following material may contain sex, coarse language, and violence.
Of course! Of course!
I don't think them. Surely them mechanical men ain't related to them, right? They're all over the show.
I'm guessing this is like. Did you talk about the morphine thing? Because that was also in the morphine thieves were in the.
No, the cinema oddness raises alarm. And the twirling twister of air. They didn't say anything about blue, but then where was the lab coat?
Oh, they're vaudeville guys. They probably see in black and white still.
Yeah, there you go. A few days ago, a strange lab coat-wearing figure was spotted amidst a disturbance. Witnesses call a twirling twister in the air. I don't know what they're talking about with this duality of personages.
Oh, that's just the way them film types talk.
Oh, right.
I mean, unless they mean
So duality,
like schizophrenic or something.
like two people on the stage, then so different. So he showed up with two other people.
Maybe he met himself?
That would be a problem.
Oh yeah, that could be possible. He might have had to go and meet himself because something didn't go right, so he went and changed it by having himself go and
We might want to go check that out.
We don't even know if that's possible. It might be bad to meet yourself.
I don't know.
It'd be awkward if it was more of us. People brought us back again or what out of time work.
Johnny's like, I've been warned not to do that. That seems like a sound thing.
I mean, all the movies tell you not to do it, but I've seen.
Miss Richards, the program you were attached to, was that Stars? Stars. And now, such an American name. And that now in the paper, the 3 Stars people are disappeared and have been lost in the army base thing. So,
are there more than 3 of you? So it must be some kind of cover-up thing, or
yeah, maybe they did believe us after all.
It's mighty fast reporting they got there, but.
Well, at least welcome aboard.
Well, thank you very kindly, good sir.
I mean, it is interesting that they immediately created a newspaper cover story as opposed to just having them lay low until they had more information.
Well, there was that whole thing where the press keep bothering the good colonel.
That could be the colonel doing his best to help us out. We need no more reports of those 3 specific gifted. Quiets him down. He says they're dead and there's no more articles.
This may sound weird, but I think Jen's little tantrum might have actually helped us in the long run.
That ain't what
Sorry,
she was
Jen.
saying.
I mean, the fact that happened and then we helped stop it, I think proved something to it.
Alright, so what's the next gig? Which way are we moving?
I mean, we could check out the cinema. Wonder how far it is.
I'll just double check the old paper, make sure we didn't miss anything, but the cinema seems like a
Bright
good
white
fit.
doorway opens up for most of you.
Howdy.
A bunch of heads will snap round to watch the doorway.
Right. Good news, bad news. You made some changes. That's good. We're back on track with the military thing.
Good news.
I'm sorry that you had to kill everyone, but they're just not around. So that's
We're not too sure how that play that.
They're not around. It's next.
We may be getting some cooperation in that.
Also, wait a minute.
Ziggy also calculates there may be some other temporal displaced people dragged along with you.
We thought we saw something in the paper about that today.
Is it possible for one to meet oneself in...
Don't do that.
We maybe have a case of our criminal doing that?
It is essential that you never touch.
Okay.
Yeah, we had a couple of people show up with their lab-coated friend in a cinema last night sometime.
You also might want to check out the college library.
Okay, how come?
It's also a municipal library.
Okay.
Right.
What are we checking out there?
Ziggy says there's an 86.2% chance another displaced person has arrived there.
Okay.
Based on some
Okay.
minor discrepancies.
Okay, well, if there is, we need to rally up and go find them.
And there's also a very high percentage chance that you're not done with Major Fury.
Right.
No, you were saying that there was a potential for him to attack again.
Highly likely.
He's already made a number of plays.
And the
I didn't know he was a playwright.
No, I meant like attempts on his life.
military base wants us back in a couple of days anyway, if we're still here.
I will get back to crunching the numbers. Do you have anything else to report?
The thing with mine is just seems to have sorted itself out.
Good. Very good. Not everything's necessarily related. Newspapers aren't just convenient plot elements that are introduced to tell you where to go.
And Bon Bon and Derek sorted out the guitar player whose hand was...
I see that here. That career goes on to do exactly as it's supposed to do.
Excellent.
Well, it probably isn't important right now, but we had a medical incident with Johnny and Bon Bon's pals.
Cool, not really relevant.
Yeah.
We were having there was a mention of robots. That's not a problem we have to solve, is it? Robots were stealing.
1947 does match the pre-established archives for the first reported incidences of Dr. Destructor's robotic menace.
Well, that's what that is.
Yeah,
I don't think it's related to
we'll
you.
What
avoid
about
that.
morphine thefts in this era?
Doesn't ring a bell.
Okay.
I'll check into it for you.
Thank you.
Okay,
You
municipal.
guys often do that.
That was...
Oh, no, we're not supposed to be doing any of this.
Yeah, we
We're
just
breaking
got
so many rules.
we just got the limited amount of briefing we have to work on at the moment. We need to go to a municipal library and look for another one of us.
Who knows who they are? They'll be confused as hell if they're not one of us.
Yeah, and God knows from what period.
And whose side they're on.
Dan's like, or be with.
What?
We should
I just
also
wanted
be...
to contribute. And I had no-
We should be aware that this could be some kind of trap and bait set by the guy we're chasing.
Well, that's cool. He'll be around that area, I guess. And little fragment of lab coat. Bro. Dog.
So, anyone want to roll a perception check?
Yep.
Sure about that?
I'll be,
Yeah, well, I rolled it.
I'll be looking around, so...
Not natural 20.
17, not the best, but it's not
Say
bad.
the DC is 20.
My God.
No.
Yeah, Derek, while you're looking around, you'll see this, like on top of the rooftop near you, there's this shape pulls back, and you could swear he had a metal arm. A Krell metal arm.
I think we have a visitor up top. And you might want to throw someone, and I'll start making stairs and running up.
Okay, who wants to be thrown?
I'm a dog, so not me at the moment.
Ooh, may I be thrown? I don't want to be the throwee for once.
I'm just going to create an elevator of ground under me and just raise up that level, yeah.
And Elvin will dog into the same square that Roxanne occupies.
I thought we were trying not to make.
What are you looking at me for?
What can I say? Elvin will dog!
I thought we weren't trying to make.
I like the idea where you do all this weird shit and then body just
Everybody
like,
gets flying away, Bonnie's just like...
Jennifer's just like, yeah, I mean, they leave me behind all the time too.
But
I'm okay with
it's
that.
more the rocks and the people flying, and there's bystanders out there, and
You're right. I'll go kill them.
no.
I saw the
Bystanders in an
bystanders.
alley?
Alleys open up into streets
No.
other ways. So
That's
when you
crazy
look
talk.
down an alleyway, there's
Big stupid dad.
other areas.
He's
right, you know, there is.
That's off.
Anyway, they're
panel.
all on the roof now.
Jump up onto the roof and my invisible gun out and roll it for see.
Yeah, there. A super cool, tall, buff guy with a cool crown metal arm.
Such a cool guy.
Yeah. Turns around and he has like a watch, special wristwatch with a minute hand, a millennium hand, and an eon hand.
We're dead.
Turns around, he's just like, should you clowns really be showing off like that? Oh, put it down, Derek.
You know who we are?
What's going on? Who are you?
I am a time police.
I was wondering if one of you guys was going to show up.
The what?
They briefly. Oh, you weren't here when they mentioned them, and neither was Bomb Bomb.
That's a thing.
Well, what are you all doing here, and why aren't I destroying you right now?
We're fixing the past that's already been altered by chasing down the guy who's been altering the past.
The only reason you're still alive is because you've been trying to do that.
We're still trying to do that.
Time isn't happy.
We know we have somebody on the inside.
You have 13 hours to resolve all of the remaining issues, or your lives will never have existed. That's not a threat. The time stream will unravel.
I see what you. Yeah.
Don't make me fix this.
We'll get it done. We're already getting it done. Oh, probably.
I'm just gonna use the fire escape.
So am I supposed to punch you or what? I wouldn't. Right on. Yeah, they'll come back down looking sheepish.
How is Tom unhappy? Tom has feelings.
Okay, to the college library. Let's go. Chop chop.
Anne's like, you guys want to tell me what was going on, or
I don't think
Time police.
some of us here were out of the loop?
Time police. We got less than
We
30.
have time police now?
that's what I said.
13 less than 13 hours to sort this out before time unravels itself. Let's go.
Time can unravel itself now?
Apparently.
Alright, where are we going,
Remember
boss?
what Al was saying about us fading out of existence because we don't stop things in time? That.
Well, one thing, we don't want to be doing what we just did too often. At all, if we can help it.
I'm not going to do it out in the open.
It doesn't matter, like, there could have been people in windows and stuff. Did anyone check?
Well,
No.
to be fair, I'm a known quantity.
Yeah, you are.
This is
Yeah.
a military training exercise, if anyone asks.
Paper says you did.
Special anti-government communist plot thing.
Bonnie, our only edge we've got is our powers, and we're now on.
No, using the powers is not a problem. But just taking off and not calculating that we do
we
them.
were chasing the dude on the roof that might have been trying to get away. 13 hours. We have 13 hours to still exist.
So yeah, let's stop arguing and just get this done.
So where is this
Well,
college?
people sure are unmutual in the future.
It is a stressful environment. So where's this college municipal book gym anyway?
Which college?
shitty. So,
Hollywood.
Watch your profanity.
oh, sorry, it's
Weren't you using? You still being a dog to find him?
Well, I thought I could sniff out the lab coat and work out which way he went, but now we got to go find someone else.
Can you do that thing again?
What thing?
Where we're all invisible. Could you just like touch all of us and we're all invisible, so if we need to do things, people won't see it?
I haven't tried. We've had no time to actually try you using your powers while I'm
Also, is it
mine.
invisibility or are you transporting people to another parallel reality?
I don't know.
Johnny's like, no, I think she just bends light because I can still sort of see her there.
We don't know. That's the thing.
they still have phone books in 1947.
Well, I'll stand over here.
right?
Well, they sure as don't have
I thought
any-
we don't have time. We need to
Of
go.
course you have phone books. Where else do you keep all your phone numbers?
And they'd have them phones out in the street with it. Right. You can check for municipal libraries that share the same address as college addresses.
Yeah.
And it's like, damn, that's good thinking.
Maybe it's all this 1947 not small field air.
Well, mind you, they are still using leaded petrol. And we know what happened to the kids of that generation.
And paint.
Oh, I'm not joking. It demonstrably lowered IQs.
Yeah, and in 3 years we won't be able to eat asbestos anymore.
Allison's like, wait, in the future you can't eat asbestos?
So not safe.
What? Since when?
After the 40s.
It's
How am I
just
going to keep my insides fireproof?
it's just like the Dark Ages and Mercury.
Now you're going to tell me there's something wrong with Mercury. Like, what, does it crash into the Earth or something?
Oh no, different Mercury.
The god? Or the typewriter?
I'm gonna let her figure this one out.
I'm gonna look for a phone booth. Ooh, 27.
There isn't a phone booth as you recognize it, but there is a blue cabinet over there that looks like it could be a phone booth, but it's blue. It says it's a police box.
Oh.
There's a black guy in like a little short vest with curly-toed slippers, and he appears to be setting up like a little market stall.
He's preached the plane's gay.
That's right, Ray, you don't get Wajibu here either!
Well, no, that's a police box. That's probably just
That's a
gonna
British
call
thing.
That's probably just going to call the police.
Fucking Hollywood. America does actually have the little blue little phone cabinets in this era that police used to connect to their central thing.
I guess I don't see any normal phone booths.
Well, I mean, like walking down the street, eventually you'll see one. So yes,
Okay.
because they were reasonably common. And you are in Hollywood.
So you're going to, do the same. Basically the same thing as last time. Look through the phone book and then rip out the page, because that's what you do.
All right, idea thief, where you go? Who's doing the deed?
I mean, I might as well do it. Do I need to make a roll, or?
Yeah, he has to make a roll.
15 on the die, what do I add to it?
Probably investigation.
If it's investigation, it's 25. If it's perception, it's also 25. So either way.
Damn, that's a crying shame. It seems someone's ripped out the page of the phone book. Because that's what you do, right? Yeah. They ripped out the page of the phone book. Yeah, it totally is true.
Is it?
As far as you know, it is. You want to edit the scene?
This feels like
Sure.
a tax.
Yeah.
There is now the page there.
Must have been previous me.
Another
Or
time.
later me.
Cardboard me.
Cardboard me.
Yeah, you can find the address of the library and also college.
Okay, here it is. Where is this?
Sandusky.
Where is that? I look towards
Well, if we look at the map on the inside of the phone booth here of the region, we're going to have to take a bus or something. Unless you can turn into cars.
I could steal a car, but
Is that a thing you do in the future?
How regular are
Not
the buses
often.
here?
Hmm?
How regular are the buses here?
Not as regular as you'd like.
Also, how do we know where they're going to take? I mean,
Well, it says so on the
have the
front.
little thing on the.
When you look at the bus schedule and compare it to the day roster and
Yeah, but is
work
this
out
going
through
to
some
be?
basic math and
Is this going to be
it's
one of those?
1947. Nothing's easy.
Is this going to be one of those things where we have to take one bus to like one location, another bus to another one, and
I thought you guys could all like jump through the air. Or,
not all of us.
don't you do that ground thing?
too many? I imagine there's so many pops down under here.
Didn't bother you on the way in.
Because we came up outside of. I thought we came up outside of the city and then walked inside. But
Because Alvin's going to start walking away, perimeter around through the crowd, bumping into people and stealing wallets.
Alright. Go ahead, pickpocketing.
Oh, please, Pascal. Oh, that's way better. That is 27.
Yeah, you steal a bunch of money. Wallets.
And then Alvin's
Steal the people's essentials. Altering the timeline further.
At least get some change out of them.
Wait, those are people.
Yep. We're fighting for the timeline. And
What kind of dystopia is your future?
one where crime still exists.
God damn, I thought we'd have that licked by the 50s.
no,
60s?
it still exists in the 2013. So
The what?
in 2013,
So we got rocket cars and got bases on the moon and shit. Stuff. She says stuff.
there are bases on the moon.
Not
If that's what you mean.
Maybe another time.
Right, so we have to decode these bus glyphs to figure out where we're going, right?
I mean, I guess you just get the person who lives in the era to do it. Fine, you fucking succeed. Okay, where you go? Get on a fucking bus, make 2 changes, and you get there. 19 hours later.
That's what I thought was going to happen.
No, I mean, it's some time later.
Alright.
We're here. Now we just go to the library.
Naturally, Alvin had to sit in the back.
I'm sitting in the back, dominating. Yeah, it's where the cool people sit. In the back.
Yeah, that's where the cool people sit.
Literally.
No. What would you have done?
Freak the fuck out.
What about
London, maybe?
And honestly, what about it? Major Tom?
What are you doing here, Tom? Sucked into the thing. We were watching you as your secret unknown backup thing. Oh, you could just suck the furthest part of my anus.
Okay, now that we're here, the fastest way is probably to split up
Look around.
and look around.
Teams of 2, says Jennifer, because she's done very little so far.
Okay, you're with Anne, I guess.
You're right. That wasn't me, right?
I was me.
Yeah, that sounded way too bad.
Well, so that's all like, did I just fart without feeling it?
And throw your fart.
I can
Your
do that.
ventriloquist farting.
Thanks to the table, I might have been able to do that. Fartriloquism.
If they ain't been here long, they probably ain't fully accustomed to blending in. We might be able to spot them out.
Well, pick your
Alright.
partners, retards.
Right. Is anyone else on this thing? Anyone still got their
They
ready?
took mine. The army base has it.
Yeah, they have mine too.
Yeah.
It's probably shattered in tiny bits.
Jen's like, I couldn't hide it well enough. They found it.
Well,
Don't judge me.
Who's
Pistol.
judging you?
Yeah. Pistol. Gin.
Well, you do take great care of this. Thank you.
Do my best.
I'll try not to break it.
Hey, everybody needs a little bit of comfort in an odd situation.
Johnny's like, how did you get... Oh, right.
I'm me.
Yeah, I mean, just because there's no metal bits in there. I do feel a
Okay,
lot better.
Oh, Derek, you and I can team up. I suppose Johnny and Bon?
Yeah.
And
Yeah, that
Alvin?
sounds great to me.
And Alvin, you escort our... I was about to say new guest, but we're kind of the guests here.
Thank you for not tracking dirt in the rug.
Right. Let's go see whether black people are even allowed on this university.
Yes. Guess someone's got a sweep.
I was thinking janitors. It's the first thing I was thinking too. Janitors.
No, they will absolutely be allowed on the municipal college.
There'd be people who wouldn't be happy about it. But
Yeah.
For some reason, black guys suit those college jackets.
Oh,
They
yeah.
just do.
Oh yeah, man. They look better. They look great in those.
Yeah, and then they're like
I'm
the
not kidding.
fourth or fifth to die in the horror film.
Black guy's usually the first, in my experience. Gonna kill the black guy. If he's not, he's really early usually. Either that, or he's gonna be one of the last guys that's like polar.
yeah. Usually depends on how much sexy time happens in the first part of the movie. And if the black guy's involved in it.
And we don't watch that kind of degenerate horror film in this house. Only
Okay.
wholesome horror films.
Wholesome part. Like Reanimator.
Like Terrorizer.
Terrorizer.
What's the layout of this?
I don't have a map,
Okay.
but it's a sprawling college, but you can get in through the library area separately, so it's laid out like the New York Public Library. You remember that from Ghostbusters? It's laid out like that. Why not? Right, so Team Bonnie and Johnny. John Bon.
Jovi?
Bon John?
On Ch-
Bon John Tron.
There's no winning. Yeah, so like every 9 months they do something.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Maybe.
It's about every time we play this game.
Actually, he did just upload something a month or so ago. So that's it for time to go back to hibernation, John. Alright, so you guys go in, through the alleyway in the back, sneaking in through the fire door, I assume?
if no one else is going that way, then you.
Yeah. Team knows what they're doing, goes down there, and Bonnie gets a light dagger out and she jams it in the thing and squiffles the door open. No alarms go off because she makes a check.
What do you want?
Electronic lockpicking or technology?
17.
More than enough. By 3.
Old timey tick. Seems a little easy to
Slip
bypass.
inside. Johnny's like, slick. Good.
After you.
Someone's been... ladies first, they say. Also, you're going to have to keep hold of those contacts. Right. It's unfortunately rather dark back here. Fortunately, I have you. Yeah. Just moves to try and take the light, but he can't. Oh, right. Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah, it's not a thing.
Shame. Well, you do light up my life. Right, where even are we? See if we can find a room. Then Team Strong Stone. Dr. Stone enters through the
Go on,
chandelier,
we'll
dropping through the window at the top like Batman.
I just think we'll go in the main
Like a
entrance
wrecking
and
ball.
take fiction or something, or on one of the sections.
It is a quaint wood-panelled interior, poorly lit. Lots of college students are sitting around. A couple of them are one of them's blowing like leaning back in his chair, blowing gum while another one reads. He looks a little like a lot bored.
I'll say, now remember,
Like,
dear.
oh God, they've been here on the book, Jim. It sucks. Why, Coach said he was just going to bump our grades up if we didn't pass it. Yeah, I know. But, like, if we don't spend some time here, they're going to call BS. Besides which, there are advantages to being here. What? You'll see.
Typical footballers, I say to Roxanne.
Yeah, now keep an ear out because libraries are supposed to be a quiet place, and somebody who's confused and disoriented might be making a lot of noise.
Yeah, it's a good idea.
But they could also be quiet because they might not want to draw attention to themselves. So
See, now you're just going backwards.
I know we gotta. All possibilities are equally. Let's just have a look.
Yeah.
Alvin is going to try and get MILF Stephanie to go somewhere more secluded and out of sight. And I was just going like, remember what I did with Jen? We need to cover up your uniform.
Oh, I'm okay with that, I think.
Right.
You're a happy little duck. What actually are you, by the way?
Didn't you get the briefing? I'm an angel.
I don't believe. Whoa! Oh, my lord, this is unconstitutional.
Hot librarian.
Oh, lord, you do make the tatas go plumpy.
It's gonna put some of that extra matter somewhere.
No, there's no extra matter. That's just pushing up.
Oh dear lord.
It's like receiving a full body hug.
And we'll do the chains up to the glasses so she complete the look.
Oh dear. Wait, you can do transparent?
No, there will be no lenses.
What are these for?
Just completing the look. So
Can
you
I
look the-
move you? Is that molestation?
No, please do.
You are a man, right?
I'm whatever I want to be.
I don't make no kind of sense.
So if you just traverse the library and I will help you look.
Good thing I'm used to heels. Alright. The various teams will now start making checks. We will start with Team Bon John, who are looking in the back rooms in the lower level. So you've got the big stacks, there's a possibility you might find, and some other places. So what I'm looking for